if you're doing astrophotography, you are probably using multiple tools, sometimes 5, 6, even more. One for planning, one for stacking, one for plate solving, one for processing, maybe more. And the problem is not just the number of tools, it's the fragmentation. Every software works differently. Different interface, different logic, different workflow. You constantly have to switch, adapt, remember where things are, and over time this slows you down and makes your workflow less efficient. This is exactly the problem Astro Imaging Toolbox, or AIT, is designed to solve. Instead of jumping between tools, everything is designed to work inside the same environment. Example, planning. Let's start from the beginning, right? When you start with the planning. So let me show you how that it works. So we have observation planner, which is this tool. Here you can evaluate your target, check visibility, and understand the best time to shoot. Let me just show you in this case. We just click on generate plan. Automatically it takes the day of today, so, and the time from 8 p.m. till almost midnight. But obviously you can change all those parameters. You can even plan what you're gonna shoot, let's say in a year from now, you know. You can just change date and time and location eventually, which is geolocation right now. But you can change that. So as you can see, it works like this. You just click generate plan, you have a plan what can be seen tonight. You have start, end time, which target, type of target, priority, the maximum altitude, etc., etc. Whatever you click, you can see on the sky preview as well. You can also double click on it. If you double click on it, you will just open the planetarium with the subject here, you know. Okay, so this is how you start. You start with the observation planner, and then the interface, as you can see, is clean, readable, and focused on what actually matters. Let's close this. Then you can go to the plate solver as well. So once you capture your data, you often need to understand exactly what you're looking at. Okay, you know, with your telescope or smart telescope software, whatever, you can choose a specific target, but sometimes you don't do that. Or even if you choose a target, you want to understand better what is around your target. That's why I use the plate solver. And with the plate solver, you can analyze your image, get coordinates, and visualize the field. Also, obviously, you can see. Let me show you the stars around and more stuff. As you can see in Astro Imaging Toolbox, it has categories like this. You see, you have the planning, then you have the capture images, the calibration and solve, you have stacking and processing, utilities. So, and then you have the software, the tools inside the software. So the plate solver, as we just said, will help you to understand exactly what you are looking at. The eventually stars all around. You can see the light spectrum. You have a lot of detail and data, and as you can see, the layout of that tool is the same as the other one. I mean, same kind of style, not layout, let's say style, to be, you know, to an ecosystem, because it's a family of tools. Okay, and everything is clear and obviously is directly accessible. Then the most important, most probably one of the most important for everyone, which is the stacking. So when it comes to stacking, one of the most important steps, as we said. So here you can use a preset design for different scenarios like nebulas, galaxies, and comets. Let me show you the stacking one. So this is this one, Astro Stacking Pro. We have also the Astro Stacking Studio Planetary. So this is for stacked planets, which is, wow, very powerful. The Stacking Pro is Astro Stacking Pro, so you can stack obviously galaxy, nebulas, comet, and stars, and so on. And if you go on the stacking area here, let me just enlarge a little bit. Now, for the left-hand side, you can just scroll down. If you have a relevant GPU, will be, as you can see, automatically enabled, so will be much faster the stacking, because we use the GPU core, basically the core of the graphic card instead of CPU. Then for the stacking, yes, you can choose all the parameters you want. You can change them manually, but also, and easier to start, you can just use the presets. So you can choose the Galaxy one, Nebula one, and Comet, and then based on obviously what your target is. And then you can also, once you choose the preset, you can then eventually you can change parameters more accordingly your needs. The goal is not just flexibility, but consistency. So you get predictable results without having to rebuild your workflow every time using the presets. And when you move into the processing, right, let me show you the Auto-StarMask Studio, which is this wonderful tool, because it's a wonderful tool as well. Here you can prepare your data with tools like this one example, because we have other tools. So the workflow is clear and the preview is always the focus in the middle. So you just open the image, basically. Let me see if I have one image ready, which I can show you. Okay, I have an output here. Let me see the name. Let's take this one or this one. And here we go. Basically, the Auto-StarMask Studio will create a mask of stars. Even in this case, you can choose the Deacon Helper, Star Reduction, or Aggressive, or you can go for Automatic, which is actually what it does in the beginning. You can change the opacity. Now, obviously, there is not too much to see here, but the tool is going to see even what height they cannot see, you know. And once again, you can also change automate the manual parameters, so you can change for stars, medium, small, large, etc., etc. The detection, refinement. You can export the mask, the starless, or you can give a batch folder to analyze as well. But let me tell you this: the real advantage is not, as I said, a single tool, is the fact that everything follows the same logic, same interface, same behavior, same visual structure. You don't have to relearn anything every time you switch tool. Every tool is, you can see, is like a brother of another one, or a sister if you want. We are in the same ecosystem. And when you are working outside, you can switch to night vision mode instantly. The workflow stays the same, just adapted to your environment. So if your current workflow feels fragmented because you're using many tools, different tools, this might be something worth trying. In the next videos, I'll go deeper into each tools and show real use cases. Thanks for watching.